Alright, I want to show you guys something. I was planning on showing you some of my tomatoes that was growing in the bark, but unfortunately, this happened. Let's see if I can get him here. This little fat baby has been eating my tomato. It was looking great and lush, but look what happened to it. I mean, it must have been here for a while. I haven't really been checking them every single day, but looks like he sure did a number on this one. But you know what? I'm not worried because and this here, actually, this other one, this one's not in bark, but this one, I've had a lot of, I believe, moths, and they laid eggs, and they pretty much devoured it. But that's okay. I may be trying some, what's it called? The BT. I actually have some, but I have not been using it. And here's actually one in bark that I finally gave it some fertilizer, well, some granular fertilizer. This is doing pretty decent. Yeah, so far it hasn't been eaten. And this has been eaten. I'm guessing there's also hornworms on this one. It was doing well, but like I said, I'm not worried if all the stems are being eaten, because down here it had been chopped all the way down to here before, and it grew all the way back. And sure enough, yes, there's another hornworm here having a big feast. But that's totally fine with me, because all this stuff just regrows. And plus, you know what? The summer is just making the tomatoes not do so great anyway. And the cooler season's approaching Florida, so it's not a big deal. I don't want it to touch me. Come on. They're cute, but I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna leave them here or smash them or what. I don't really care about this pink egg tree anymore. I'm gonna chop it down to size again, I think, and let it regrow. Hopefully it does. It's already done it once. Or twice. But on my Arkansas Traveler, which I was really looking forward to, I'm going to get rid of it. So I also want to, one more thing I want to show you is an update on my little 36 cell little greenhouse. Where I was starting my lettuce and my peppers there. They're not doing so good. They were at first, but then they kind of stunted. I believe it's because of the peat moss. It's just too thick for it. And I actually bought some diatomaceous earth at AutoZone, and I'm gonna be trying that next. And another thing is, I believe this heat, I think it's like 100 degrees. It's also kind of not helping. So here's what it looked like now. Peppers on the right, and on the right for on the last four cells, the side of the last four cells, right here, and the lettuce is here. But I mean, they've been this size for too long, and I'm guessing, you know, they're just not getting enough oxygen, and peat moss is too thick for it. I have been fertilizing it with hydroponic solution, but it's not really helping. It's just not, you know, I'm pretty sure it's the peat moss, and also the secondary reason is the temperature. But I mean, it's just an experiment. I'm not using peat moss like this again, although I do use it when I want to root something. I rooted my Okinawa spinach with 50% peat moss and sand. That worked out pretty well. I want to show you, okay, this is some of the stuff that have in bark. This one's doing terribly. I've recently fed them with food. This one's always had a problem. Even the other, these clones had a problem. And this one, I don't know what's going on with that one, but it's not doing too well. But this is my Prax cherry. It's doing actually pretty good. I fertilized it, and all of a sudden it started growing pretty big. And I actually need to cut some more bark to fill it up all the way. And hopefully, since it's going to cool down in about a month, you know, just give me some cherries, and I can finally taste what those black cherries taste like. Yeah, let's see. I have these papayas here. I'm going to I'm going to transplant them. Hopefully they'll fruit. So that's about it, pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing an experiment with diatomaceous earth. This lady on YouTube, several people also that have been doing it that way, and it seems like it really works well. So that's gonna be my next project, and I'll see you next time.